Hello the cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on every days. I spoke with him, Jurgen Klopp updates on Mo Salah hamstring injury. Mohamed Salah was the source of quite the concern on Thursday evening after being forced off for Egypt with a hamstring strain, and Jurgen Klopp offered his reaction. Salah's last injury was in late 2019, and thus the sight of him leaving the pitch just before halftime looking dejected spoke volumes, with the 31-year-old appearing to have a hamstring issue. Egypt manager Rui Vitória said he hopes it's not a big problem after his side's 2-2 draw, but conceded it is too early to see something. Liverpool's number 11 offered some optimism by walking through the mixed zone after the match on Thursday with a small smile and no noticeable limp. Klopp, of course, was asked about Salah during his pre-Bournemouth press conference, to which he said, "We don't know anything, I spoke last night with him. How it is with injuries, we need further assessment, that's what they are doing. Then we will know more." Of course, in that moment, it was a shock. He felt it, and we all know how rarely Mo goes off or needs to go off, so there's definitely something. We will see. I do not have more information now. As for whether Liverpool will send a medical delegation over, Klopp added, "We will see, depends on the diagnosis. Ultrasound and then MRI, then we will see." Egypt have one game left in their AFCON group campaign and currently sit on 2 points. They can still qualify for the knockouts as part of the top 2 or as one of the best third-placed sides. Their next game, however, is on Monday and Salah's involvement will be in serious doubt. Liverpool, for one, will be eager for their winger to be handled with caution. Fabrizio Romano says Liverpool have made first move to sign new centre-back. Due to multiple injuries over the past few months, the Reds lack depth in the back. As they prepare for a crucial Premier League title run-in, Liverpool appears to have shifted their focus from improving their midfield during the summer transfer window to other areas of Jurgen Klopp's team this month. Liverpool transfer news. The season-ending injury to Joel Matip, along with injuries to Kostas Tsimikas and Andy Robertson, among others, may have forced Liverpool's hand. The Reds may not have anticipated a busy month of transfers. Nevertheless, Football Transfers reports that Liverpool has discussed a deal to sign Wolverhampton Wanderers' Ryan Aït-Nouri, a player who would provide insurance for Klopp's left flank. Anfield may still be adding midfield players, as Douglas Luiz of Aston Villa is rumoured to be on the team's want list. Furthermore, Liverpool has reportedly made calls to agencies in an attempt to make their first move this month to acquire a centre-back, according to Fabrizio Romano. As mentioned yesterday, Liverpool are exploring the market for potential new signings at centre-back, though it's not something urgent or guaranteed to happen this January, as we know Liverpool generally prefer to do their business in the summer, the transfer expert stated in his daily briefing for Caught Offside. Although I don't currently have a firm name, I was just informed that Liverpool has contacted the agents of a few centre-backs to inquire about current circumstances. As of right now, there hasn't been a formal negotiation. The issue is that it's difficult to locate elite players during the January transfer window. The identity of those centre-backs is yet unknown, but rumours have the Merseyside team in the running to sign Ousmane Diomande, Goncalo Inacio, and Jean-Claire Todibo, who they are supposedly preferring to Manchester United. Thus, the next several weeks at Anfield might be exciting. Matip's injury has forced Liverpool's hand. Due to Matip's ACL injury, Liverpool is forced to look for a centre-back this month. When available, the former Schalke player joined Joe Gomez, Jarell Quansah, Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate, and Joe Gomez as 5 strong candidates for Klopp to select from. Matip's contract is set to expire in the summer, so Liverpool will need to find a new central defender soon. Gomez is already filling in for Matip at full-back, but this has reduced Liverpool's choices from 5 to 3-2 rapidly. Similar to Romano, Klopp mentioned last month via 90 Minutes that he has never understood why it was so difficult to acquire elite players during the January transfer window. Transfers are something you discuss all the time as though they were the simplest thing ever. Assume we have limitless funds, just bring in a player and find the necessary funds. It's really beyond my comprehension. Everyone talks about it, you, the fans, and everyone else. They're all expensive. It must be the appropriate player. Tell me a team that would be interested in selling a premier centre-half that could play for Liverpool. Why ought we to begin that procedure? Joel's prolonged absence has only been recognized for a few days, which is quite unfortunate for us. The fact that we still have 4 centre-halves is perfectly okay. But if the boss wishes to continue battling on 4 fronts, the damage caused by recent injuries is too tremendous to overlook. Can't believe how bad he is. Roy Keane left stunned by 25-year-old Liverpool player. According to Roy Keane, Trent Alexander-Arnold of Liverpool can't believe how bad he is at defending. In the most recent Stick to Football podcast episode from The Overlap, Keane discussed the Liverpool player. For Liverpool, Trent Alexander-Arnold is having a fantastic season, especially when it comes to his offensive output. In all competitions, the 25-year-old has already made an impact with 2 goals and 9 assists. The fullback has profited greatly since Jurgen Klopp allowed him to wander into midfield recently. However, Alexander-Arnold's defense continues to be criticized, and Roy Keane is the most recent analyst to voice concerns about what he sees as a flaw in Alexander-Arnold's strategy. Keane stunned by how bad Trent is at defending. Gary Neville asked Jamie Carragher on The Overlap who he thought was the best player of the year thus far. The legendary Liverpool player remarked, "I think Trent Alexander-Arnold would be near the top." "I can't believe how bad he is at defending," Keane retorted. "It seems as though a guy with a lot of gaming experience has never played the position before. It's astounding how many people ignore him and run. When he has it, he is intelligent." It's undeniable that Alexander-Arnold occasionally has defensive line issues. However, his attacking third-quarter contributions to this Liverpool team far surpass any potential defensive shortcomings. Although there have been suggestions that Klopp play the fullback in midfield, he is currently flourishing in the opposite position. We don't think Alexander-Arnold's defensive profile is as terrible as many commentators would have it. He does, of course, have trouble against crafty wingers, particularly in one-on-one matchups. However, he is also quite good at getting the ball back for Liverpool in risky situations. In the future, it wouldn't be shocking to see him switch to a midfield position. However, he's doing well in his current role for the time being and has contributed significantly to Liverpool's strong season opening half. Hello the Cop. Please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on everydays.